I'm Jen Bowman, your host of American Dream TV. Today, we're in Sausalito, California, the first stop north of the Golden Gate, well known for its iconic houseboats and picturesque views of San Francisco. Sausalito is also host to many maritime activities and some great local flavors. Today, I'm going to share with you two of my favorites. And Alan Olson, thank you so much for taking the time with us today to talk to us about the Matthew Turner. What was your vision when you started this whole project?
I want our nonprofit to own it because we did have a nonprofit called the Sea at that time. In fact, it's its 40-year anniversary.
40 years, that's amazing.
It's amazing. You know, they really wanted this boat built here also, we all did, and that's how it started. You know, and it's a really icon for Sausalito.
Oh, I remember watching it be built as a child. How long did it take to build her?
From the time we laid the keel to the time we were actually sailing, 7 years.
This ship was, the keel was laid in 13, and it took 7 years to build what you now see. And it was built to be as green as possible, as eco-friendly as possible. So it's an entirely wooden ship, sustainably harvested fur mostly, that was largely donated. All of the fabrication took place right here in Sausalito, and over 500 people participated in the building of the ship.
That is building a big community of shipbuilders.
So I'm originally from Northern California, but up near Sacramento. Spent the last few years traveling around on ships like this on the East Coast and the Pacific Northwest. And this is just about the best tall ship in Northern California, rig-wise, as well as when it comes to the quality of the crew and the lifestyle, as well as the setting. Yeah. Can't really get much better than Sausalito.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've kind of found the dream job for a girl who likes to sail.
Oh yeah, definitely. The sailing in the bay is just about the best you can get up here.
I got involved with this because I knew Alan Olson, who is the project director and founder and visionary, and a project like the Matthew Turner, and what's not to like? You know, we've got hybrid propulsion in it. You know, everything was built with wood that was donated. It was sustainably grown, and we're always just trying to educate, learn people, and use Matthew Turner as the platform to do that.
So I recently joined Call of the Sea, and I'm here because I'm excited about the future of Call of the Sea, and I'm really happy that the number of young people has grown, that it serves to 5,000 every year. Wow. And that 40% of them receive scholarships. And it's amazing to see the combination of volunteers and donors working together to make sure that these kids can really learn about marine science and become the inspired environmentalists focused on the future of healthy oceans.
I promised to share with you two of my favorite spots in Sausalito. So we're on our way to our second stop, Bacchus and Venus, my favorite wine bar. Well, Todd, thanks so much for having me in today. Obviously, one of my favorite spots in Sausalito to have a glass of wine. How did you end up at Bacchus and Venus?
I was working in the corporate world in IT for about 20 years. So this is one of those stories where I was a customer and I liked it so much I bought the place. So I was kind of a regular in town, and I just really love Sausalito. It's a great little town. We do a lot of winemaker events, and we have a lot of locals that hang out, a lot of visitors from out of town and around the world that show up in town and like to hang out and drink some wine in the shop. We specialize in small production boutique California wines. So that's typically what's in our wine club. What I liked about the wine club here when I was a customer was it's about wine discovery.
Thanks so much for taking the time with us to introduce us to your shop.
You're welcome.
Telling us a little bit about what it's like to own a business in Sausalito.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much. That was fun. Thanks for joining me today in Sausalito with the crew of Call of the Sea on the Matthew Turner. A visit with Todd Wheeler, local entrepreneur at Bacchus and Venus Wine Bar. Until next time, I'm your host, Jen Bowman, bringing you the people, places, and activities that make Marin a great place to call home.